Yo, what's going on? I just wanted to make a quick video about a feature suggestion that I have. Something that really, I'm not gonna say it upsets me, but it really leaves a bitter taste in my mouth every time I have to reset my MPC software, or if I have to, close it out and bring it back up. Um, the fact that it doesn't maintain the I/O preferences is horrible to me because the way I'm running my setup through my Apollo interface, I have an Apollo 8P connected to an Apollo Twin. My monitors are coming out of the Twin, which is actually my B line. A is the Apollo 8P and the B line is the Twin. Now, as you can see, A left and right, A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, SPDIF, A left and right, virtual inputs, those are all from the AP. This right here is what I'm monitoring through. But if I were to pull up a sound right now, let's just pull up any program. So I'm getting no audio, as you can see, right? That's because it thinks that my 8P has the speakers connected to it. Now, that's not the case. The case is actually the fact that this monitor B is where the sound is coming from. But because everything else is highlighted, it won't allow the sound to go there for some reason. Like it defaults to the first one that's checked or something. I don't know. So what I end up having to do is click all of these one by one. And I also have to scroll while I'm doing it. Now it would help if the actual preference window was bigger or could be resized, first of all, and for this not to exist. This up and down right here, this should be a whole window that shows you everything in the in and outs. You shouldn't have to scroll. You should be able to be like, okay, I want this on, this off, this off, this off, this off, this off, this on. You understand what I'm saying? It this is too tedious to have to do every time I set up my MPC software. It's discouraging. It makes me just want to use the standalone because it never recognizes my I/O. It recognizes the MIDI I/O, and that stays the same. But for some reason, this defaults to everything checked off, and I need it to. Basically, I'm going to show you right now. So let's get all of these turned off, right? Except for monitor B. Now, if I hit a pad, hold on. Now, if I hit a pad, you can hear things, right? So now, if I quit the MPC software, don't save. If I pull it back up again, we end up with the exact same issue. I hit the pads, no sound. I go to the preferences. I click each and every one of these except for the B monitor line. And like I said, the fact I have to scroll this to uncheck these is just ridiculous. The window should be big enough to house all of the in-outs, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. Every other DAW does it. Pro Tools, you can see the whole I/O setup across the screen. Same thing with Logic. So where are we at here? Oh, that's the input. Sorry, here we go. Q. See, like I can't even. It's not even easy to click these. You know what I mean? It's difficult. So this is the one that we went on. Then we're gonna go here again. Click that. Come on. Click that. And now my audio is set up again. That was way too much, Akai. I shouldn't have to go through that. That's ridiculous. It's tedious and it's unnecessary. You guys should have that fixed within the next 2 updates. That's how I feel about it. Because it doesn't seem like it's a hard fix. Just make the screen bigger, make the preferences menu bigger, or make it resizable, and take away these scrollings right here, and just make it to where the active output channels have their own full window. The input channels have its own full window, and that'll simplify the workflow. Because there are times when I have to turn off my MPC software to do something else, and then turn it back on, and now I gotta go through that whole ordeal again. So hopefully you guys agree with me out there, because that's kind of a waste of my time. All right, signing out. BeatsByRossi. Peace.